Well, hello, my love. Welcome to your daily angel guided message. I'm Limitless Light, and this is a collective reading for the beautiful sign of Aquarius. Before we get started today, I invite you all to take 3 deep breaths with me. Um, hey, but let's do a quick energy check. Please put in the comments how you are dealing with this pre-full moon energy. Okay. Um, the message I received was again to continue to take those deep breaths, Aquarius. Um, we are experiencing some deep purges, okay, here and there, and with this energy. So we just want to take, extra care, okay, extra care of ourselves. All right, here we go, my love. Deep breath in, down to the belly, and out through the mouth. Again, deep breathe into the belly, and out through the mouth. Again, breathe deep into the belly, and out. Ooh, I am so humble. I am so humbly grateful for these deep breaths, y'all. Okay. This is something as simple as that. Can help release stress. Um, just put your mind in a calmer state. Give you a second to think before you react. Okay, so take advantage of those deep breaths, my love. All right. So let's get started in our reading. We're going to start off with a number card to set the tone for the reading for the beautiful sign of Aquarius. All right, I'm going to take the one on top, and exactly, Spirit wants you to slow down. Slow down. 0404. Balance and power struggle. Okay? Force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, relent, restlessness, low vibrations, and warning. Mm. All very prevalent today. Very prevalent today. Um, as I have a beautiful bird feeder out here, and I watch the birds, right? And I believe that birds are our messengers. I mean, they're carriers of our messages. Um, that's just one of the ways I receive messages through signs and synchronicities and epiphanies, right? And I was sitting here watching the hummingbirds, and sometimes they could be a little aggressive over the bird feeder, right? But as I was watching this particular bird, and it came back, I think twice, it went around the entire feeder, as if it was in preparation for something. You know, that's what I've got. I've never really seen them go around the bird feeder like that. But it was as if, okay, I'm collecting, I'm I'm storing up, I'm preparing. That's the message I got. I mean, I'm observing one right here, and it's just contently eating out of one. Um, I don't know what you call those little hole things. You know, yeah. So the mess, there's a sense of preparation. Okay, there's a sense of needing to slow down. Okay, um, and pay closer attention to the people in your life. Okay, um, I'm gonna continue with this. Um, Pay attention to the people in your life, because some people come into your life to distract you. Okay, to distract you from your purpose. um, you know, um, If you're not strong enough, have you involved in low vibration activity? Okay. So you have to be strong. As you know, as light workers, um, we're going to come in contact with low vibrational energy. That is a part of our journey. Um, but what we need to learn to do is what this message has kind of been in my mind's eye all morning. We learn to have discernment, okay, and know how to navigate. That's what we're doing. I mean, everything on our journey, we're learning to navigate a lot of different things, okay? And one of them is going to be how to navigate low vibrational energies, all right? And knowing who you are, seeing the big picture, right? And knowing who you are, and not letting those uh, energies penetrate your aura. So that also means, maintaining your spiritual hygiene, right? Especially when we're out and about in the public, we're seeing all these different energies, and we're involved in all these different things. We're out there shining our light. We're walking in faith. We're doing the divine's work, basically. Okay, so um, it's going to be very, very important. And Spirit wants us to pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Okay, those of us that are healers, that are working in the general public, who are taking on people, we're touching, and okay, we've got to learn spiritual hygiene, because a lot of times we can be taking on their energy, their ailments, those things like that, are their emotions as empaths. Okay, um, so Spirit saying, don't freak out. I love it. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and to await to avoid any further issues. So have discernment. Sometimes it recalls you pulling back your energy, right? Yeah. Sometimes it calls pulling back your energy. But at this time, Spirit is always calling on us to trust. Trust the universe. Trust in the divine. And a pre-shuffle card that popped out for us to trust in the divine and the unfolding of what's transpiring. You see, this is transpiring, okay? It's transpiring. Things are in motion. Things are moving. So Spirit wants us to trust in that. What does it mean to trust in the universe? Let's bring this up here and see what our angel. This is in our Angel Oracle Guidebook. I don't want to miss any important. There's always something to learn. So 102. Always something for us to learn. If you gotten to the point where you feel like you can't listen to nobody, you can't learn anything new, then you've already lost. Okay, because winners, we learn. We're on an elevation of learning and continuing learning. Okay, so spirits, although your faith may be challenged now, all right, during these challenging times, trust the universe. There is a reason for some of the experiences you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan. One of my favorite things to do now, and it kind of, well, I don't want to say kind of favorite, but I can remember, I'm going to bring this up. I can remember how my father used to stare at me. And I didn't understand why. But it's a skill, you know. I like to study. I like to study people. I like to study things that are around me. It helps me. I collect data. Okay, I collect data. And then when I do that, I'm able to, compartmentalize everything. Okay, and put everything where it needs to be. And then it comes out into a conclusion to where, okay, I see where this is going. All right. So Spirit wants you to know you may not always see the big picture. Okay. But trust that things are working out in your favor. It is unfolding perfectly in the divine plan. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust in the process and the path that you are being led down. Because again, like we're going to have discernment with the people and things that come into our surroundings, right? Um, and so that's why you may need to step back. Yes, you are observing. You're collecting data because you're wanting to see, is this individual who they say they are, or is this um, um, opportunity what they say they are. So yes, that is what we're going to do as the human computer. We are going to compute what is being said and what is being done. Okay? You will know it is the right path when you experience synchronicities and other signs and other wonders. So don't let other energies deploy what you know. When you're walking in the spirit and you know what you know, trust that. Trust that. Okay? Trust that. These are messages reminding you to trust the universe. Because nothing is by chance. Nothing. People, place come in, and when things start happening, ask yourself, why are they here? I mean, that's kind of one of my new things now. Is who sent you? What is the purpose? Why am I dealing with this individual universe? What what lesson do I need to learn? And just watch it come to you. And then you'll know what to do. And you'll know what to do. All right, moving along. I have to stop right there because I realized not only is spirit asking us to trust the universe is asking us to also trust in the guidance, okay, that we're receiving. Yes, another pre-shuffle card. That yeah, trust in that guidance. It's one thing to have that faith and say, okay, I believe you, Father. I believe you, God. I believe you, Spirit. Okay. But taking the next step, taking the next step, that is what Spirit is asking us to do right now. It's one thing to have faith and that you're going to believe that it's going to happen. I believe that my manifestations are coming to me. Okay. I believe in the divine power, but it's another thing to trust the divine guidance. Now, this is from our Oracle light. Okay. So we've gotten two different types of messages about trust and faith. They're two different things. Okay. So let's find out. Let me bring this up here. Find out what it is that we need to learn from this card before we move on to the rest of this. Because we're just going to go and flow with how the reading comes out. There's no rule or, we're just going to go with the flow over here. Having a bunch of rules and how the game's got to be played, it's just too much. Just go with the flow. Hmm. Okay, so am I in the right book? Yes, I am. All right, just want to ensure that I am. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not in the right book. Um, Hello, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, way up there. So your guidance is. Oh, maybe it's over like this, like that. I've been having difficulty trying to figure out how to read the book. Um, how to read it. Yeah, it is Akasha. And it's 112. It's 112. It's not by the title. It's 112, but it's by the highlight up there. Okay. All right. So within the Akasha. Interesting. Yeah, I was having a pretty interesting conversation yesterday in regard to the Akasha. The fact that it's showing up today, just showing me how these synchronicities are working out. Okay, how they're showing up in my life. Okay, um, and how I'm supposed to use um, the information that that's guided to me. You know. Okay, Akasha, and this may come with an affirmation. We will see. Akasha exists in the fifth dimension and the library of souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and future, and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned. Okay, I've got bells going off everywhere in my head right now. I mean, we were just talking about that, right? We were just speaking about individuals and being um, paying close attention to the people in our lives and possibly the purpose of why they're here, okay, why they are showing up, all right, and why we have to have discernment and all of those things, okay. We have access to this. So while we have free will, there's also points on the timeline in our lives that are predestined and pre-planned. Okay. It could be a company you choose to work for, or a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agree to mentor or help. And I can, and even a past life, okay, may return, okay? Maybe someone in your past life experiences you have had experiences with may return. It may be a continued lesson. Something is happening with that. Pay close attention. Spirit is talking loud and clear to me right now. So whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not pass you by. If you are waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you are exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is a time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and in the spirit realm, to trust the signs coming. Trust. What's that card? Trust. Trust in the signs coming. and trust in your divine path. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, to trust the signs coming, to take note of your dreams. So, pay attention. Take note of your dreams. To notice any feeling or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha, and you are being given the go ahead to proceed. So, my love, take a snapshot of this card. Thank you, Spirit. Mm. I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I am ready to download any information from my soul records that is my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as I read this, I'm getting chills all over my body. Okay? So Spirit's here. Okay? Let's say it again. I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I am ready to download any information from my soul record that is in my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Once more, I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I am ready to download any information from my soul records that is in my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, interesting. When spirit does stuff like that and all these synchronicities come like that, I just have to go, okay, all right, this is interesting. Right? This is interesting. Um, yeah. So pay attention, you guys. Pay attention. There's a lot going on around us. Okay? Pay attention. So slow down. And that's the way you're going to be able to hear spirit is by slowing down. Okay? If you're on the go, 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 you can't hear spirit. You got to be in the moment. You got to be on that walk when you're just, right? And that's when spirit speaks through signs and synchronicities. Just got to be in that moment. All right, let's move over to our messages from the universe. Okay, really good message today. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, all right. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. It has a purpose. So again, the message of trust, okay? The message of trust, no matter what happens, okay? Big changes are happening for us right now, the collective, all right? So no matter what happens and how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, Spirit's reminding you, okay, to never stop believing. That's that unrelentless faith. All right? That you'll recover, that everything is for a purpose. I love it. All right, let's move over to our abundance card. Put it on the deck. Have courage. Have courage. Spirit wants you to have courage and ask for and accept help. Okay. So confirmation, double confirmation, ask and you will receive, Aquarius. Okay. Ask and a pre-shuffle card. Ask and you will receive. Asking for help is a sign of strength and is accepting it is when it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Okay? So that's why you have to pay attention. That's why you have to, you have to know what's being said to you, around you, and all these things. Okay? So yeah, you have to study people, places, and things, and know what's being said, what's being done, what the real okey doke is. Okay? All right? Very often when God does that, He will send it to you through people. So be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Yes. So, be open to receive. However, always have discernment because, knowing all offers are not good offers. All money ain't good money, right? Everything that glitters isn't gold. So that's why it's important to have that discernment and to slow down and to pay attention to the people in your life and your surroundings. Okay? We're being called to have um, balance, all right? We're being called to um,